welcome you live from the Now Avenue. Very good evening once again. My name is Sharon Kyomugisha and welcome once again to UBC News Tonight. Let's take a look at our top stories of the day. Coming up, President Museveni attends Lieutenant Colonel Ramirama's Thanksgiving ceremony in Isingiro. Prime Minister Robert Nabbanja advises Mbogo clan in Bunyoro against selling family land. And still to come, Uganda faces healthcare crisis as 1,000 nurses leave for UK job opportunities. While from the sports desk, top 4 teams claim victories in Futsal Week 8 as Abasi scores 5 goals. Now, President Yoweri Museveni has urged the people of Isingiro to adopt irrigation techniques to boost agricultural productivity. He highlighted the success of Dr. Florence Muranga from Bushenyi, who harvests 53 tons of bananas per acre annually using irrigation, compared to the typical 5 tons per acre harvested by other farmers in the district.
President Yoweri Museveni attended the Thanksgiving ceremony for Lieutenant Colonel Bright Ramirama, the State Minister for Animal Industry, at St. Paul Masha Church of Uganda in Isingiro District. Ramirama, who is also the Member of Parliament for Isingiro County North, hosted the event. The President cautioned the people of Isingiro against encroaching on wetlands, emphasizing that if preserved properly, wetlands could provide crucial water resources for irrigation. President Museveni encouraged the people of Isingiro to adopt the 4-acre farming model to maximize the use of their land. The president also recommended large-scale cultivation of crops such as cotton and maize for those with larger plots. The president warned against land fragmentation, stating that it hinders the prosperity of Ugandans. He advised families to consolidate their land into a family company for better management.
Company yeka ubahe shares ukora zubahereza kubara baranka batano bona ubato mu company urikikuza kuba baganisiza uti una kwereza ikitweke kina kiri bagume hamwe kungo ubahe shares.
President Museveni expressed gratitude to Ramirama for his role in uniting the people of Isingiro. He also announced plans to allocate land for an industrial park in the district and directed that one of the health center fours be upgraded to a district hospital.
So, mchugumizemu enaremu ne kwa tampora mpora abaganda bagira ngo akwate mpora akora ki bugusiki.
During the event, President Museveni donated shillings 40 million to support church activities. Lieutenant Colonel Bright Ramirama thanked God for the blessings his family has received and expressed gratitude for the foundation laid by their parents. Ramirama also thanked President Museveni for his support to both the Ramirama family and the people of Isingiro.
Your Excellency, itwenka family, ntwenda kusima munonga
mugenzi witu kandi PSO wakozere niwe akana aza kufwa kurotara interveningire Mwami Richard Muhinda ntukusima.
Rwamirama praised President Yoweri Museveni for his leadership and development initiatives in the district. The LC5 chairperson of Nsingiro district, Aaron Turahi, informed the president that all residents in the district support the NRM and are committed to voting for the party in the 2026 general elections. He also expressed appreciation for the president's development projects in the area.
Kama nje president ngoko na minister yagamba tutungire sente nyingi twenda kusima habwa project ya mizi percentage yaje kugambira konka twine program nungi munonga eriyone gendo misho eyakagera erikuza kuyamba abantu bisingiro okutunga mizi hamwe n'abanyambarra bone kandi ngenda kuhamisiriza ngo project eje eriyone genda jo misho ebicweka kinana aharigana byakozurwe okureyinga pipeline okuzambarra kandi ebicweka nkaga nibyo bayikaho okora treatment plant aha main river eyakagera.
The Bishop of Ankole Diocese, the Right Reverend Dr. Fred Sheldon Mwesigwa, presided over the Thanksgiving ceremony officiated by President Yoweri Museveni at Masha Church of Uganda in Nsingiro.
Amagara negachira amagara nukoka kuchara ebibyona wale bohurire bimukomkasheshe noisia oshi osime mukama.
The event was also attended by ministers, members of parliament and other officials.
In more stories, 68 couples tied the knot during a mass wedding at St. Anne's Osu Catholic Parish in Katakwi district with over 2,000 Christians in attendance. The event, presided over by Reverend Father Patrick Achedu, was graced by the Vice President, Major Retired Jessica Lupo, Katakwi officials and other leaders. Father Achedu urged the couples to remain prayerful and committed to each other for peaceful marriages. The Vice President highlighted government efforts in improving services like health, security and education and announced the renovation of Katakwi General Hospital. She also addressed issues like domestic violence and school dropouts. The youth in Liantonde district have asked government to increase the parish development model allocation for youth from 30% to 70%. This appeal was made during the first ever Liantonde Youth Symposium held at Liantonde SS Kasambia and organized by the Doreen Katshabi Bidonji Foundation.
Uganda is a country that grows through the power of the youth.
During the Antonde Youth Symposium, the youth urged that the growing numbers of youth, constituting about 78% of Uganda's total population, require increment in PDM funding allocation of up to 70% as opposed to the 30% they are currently allocated.
I noticed his limited job opportunities. There are few jobs in Lyantonde, just like Masinda and any other district of Uganda. But this government is addressing it by introducing the PDM, where every parish is given 100 million, 30 million goes to the young people. One of your youth leaders had a very nice talk. He said the youth who are 78%, the young people are earning 30%, and then the smallest group is earning 70%. Why isn't it in the vice versa? And I think I agree with you, because you are the majority. So the 70 should come to you, then the 30 goes to our parents who are above your age.
In response to this, Balambaro Gahara acknowledged the concerns of the youth, emphasizing the government's commitment to reviewing policies and looking into their concerns. He called on the youth to utilize PDM well and the Youth Livelihood Program, among others.
So I believe me and you, if we attend the skills on how to use money properly well in YLP, we can use and PDM. Though I've also been informed when I was having lunch, someone walked to Frank Mwesigu and was saying, Mwesigu, tell minister, people here to get PDM money, they want Kituga. 1 million, they want 300,000. That one we are not going to allow. We are going to. That is why we need leaders we can work with closely.
This time we want to have politics that is clean. My intent of having this symposium, it is basically to support the youth. I am here or coming up as a leader to support the youth. Tarho chindi, tarho intention behind this. The other intentions are personal.
The Antonde district leaders cited the pressing challenges such as early marriages, limited ICT investment, and a lack of irrigation initiatives to cater for dry spells as those hindering youth development and activities.
I think we are lacking now IT. We are still having that problem, and those children who are drop out school, I think it is still having challenge. Early marriages, we are still having challenge of that.
Youths in Lyantonde love working, but they have no capital. You find most of the youths are working, but with less capital, and some of them lessly indulge into agriculture, farming.
In another bold statement, the youth also criticized school heads who, contrary to government's directives, continue to demand extra fees from parents, undermining the government's efforts to provide free education.
My concern to the president goes like this. Poor children deep in the remote areas are offered education which is not at the level, Mr. President, really required from the Ugandans. Poor children deep in the areas like Shagama, Chinuka, Pumde, and also some parts of Lyantonde are required money in order to access quality education, of which Mr. Museveni came up and said this program should be accessed by every Ugandan, and we are facing a challenge whereby those head teachers in those government schools are not abide by the government policies and regulations.
The youth also raised questions about the government's continued prioritization of science subjects at the expense of arts, questioning why arts are still being taught if they are not being valued.
Can government also consider we who are doing arts not giving bursaries for homeless scientists? I'm a vacist. I finished senior 6, I was doing history, geography, so by now they are just advertising bursaries for homeless scientists. Arts are not subjects. If they are not subjects, I'm going to talk to
This outcry reflects growing frustration among students who feel that government is not giving arts the attention they deserve. Crispus Arinitwe, UBC News.
Thank you so much, Crispus Arinitwe. The government of Uganda has received the first batch of 1,000 data center equipment kits, marking the beginning of the national identification card renewal and registration process. This consignment is part of a total of 5,556 units expected to support the nationwide operation. The equipment was officially handed over to Major General Pologowa Kasita, NIRA board member, and Rosemary Chisembo, Executive Director of NIRA, who revealed government plans to begin the large-scale renewal of national identification cards in the coming weeks. In a related statement, NIRA expressed appreciation for the tireless efforts of President Museveni and the Ministry of Internal Affairs, acknowledging the achievement as a significant milestone that has been long awaited.
The of the kits is expected between 7th and the 15th of January this year, 2025, sorry. But the delays, and you'll all appreciate that the delays in receiving the kits were occasioned by the supply chain bottlenecks arising from especially the festive season. We're into Christmas, we're into the New Year, everybody's excited, so nobody has been working. But we're glad that the first batch has now arrived. So the Ministry of Internal Affairs wishes to thank most especially His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, more especially for his guidance, his constant guidance over this exercise. Also the leadership of the Ministry of Internal Affairs, the Internal Security Organization, the Minister of Finance for making sure that we have the finances to accommodate this exercise. The board, of course, of NIRA, and the management and staff of NIRA for their concerted effort in preparing for this exercise. And really thank Madame Chisembo. She's been really vigilant on this exercise. And I think today she can smile that eventually now the exercise can start. And I think also to the general population of Uganda, take heart that this exercise is now on and there will be no turning back. Now we've got all the equipment in place, we've got the kits in place, and we've got the other hardware and the software is also in place, so everything is going according to plan. And we thank you for members of the press also for accommodating us, and we expect that you will be able to disseminate this information to the general population so that they are aware that the exercise is now on and we are ready to continue.
The long-standing challenge of inadequate healthcare access in Western Budama Northeast constituency has seen a positive shift with its donation of an ambulance by the Machika Foundation, led by the director, Richard Owere Machika, and this donation is being hailed as a lifeline for a community that has long struggled without such essential services.
For years, the absence of ambulance services in West Budama Northeast constituency has led to delays in accessing medical care, resulting in preventable loss of life, particularly among expectant mothers. This dire situation has forced many women to give birth outside health facilities due to transportation challenges. Recognizing this critical gap, the Machika Foundation has stepped in to provide a solution. The newly donated ambulance, equipped to handle emergency cases, is set to transform healthcare delivery in the area by ensuring timely transportation to health facilities.
Many people have been calling upon me to provide them means of transport to the hospital. We have a lot of challenges with people falling sick in different parts of this area, and many of the places are deep. It's a remote part of the world.
Local leaders in the constituency have praised the donation, describing it as a timely and life-saving intervention.
We are not static, we are human beings. Life is like a vehicle. It needs correcting, it needs repair, and it is at the hospital, which is Tororo, maybe Mbale, or elsewhere.
More especially referral has been a problem, because you can find a woman being referred to another health center like Nagongara and Tororo, but having a woman on a motorcycle and during delivery, it is a bit challenging.
Committee members are equally optimistic, expressing hope that the ambulance will significantly reduce maternal deaths and other health complications related to delayed medical attention.
We now feel our life can be saved any time, whether at night, we can reach the hospital.
And we are no longer going to have difficulties in delivery and maternal death. We really appreciate Mashika for the effort.
Recent statistics underscore the urgency of this intervention, showing that a significant percentage of women in the constituency have been forced to deliver outside health facilities due to challenges in accessing healthcare services.
The percentage of women that deliver outside the hospital in this constituency is very high. Why? Because they do not have access to the hospital. So yes, we have come up to support the community by giving them the services that we feel will support and give them better life.
The Machika Foundation emphasizes its commitment to improving lives through this critical support.
We are not going to ask anybody who's going to Busolwe Hospital, to Nagongara Hospital, to Tororo Hospital for any fee, be it fuel or anything. This is going to be taken care of by the foundation.
With the introduction of the ambulance, the residents of West Budama Northeast constituency are optimistic about a reduction in maternal deaths and improved healthcare access.
Winning requires the stamina of a lion. But most importantly, it requires that you carry that water up the top of the hill. However, you must use a spoon. Take the water now. Go, run, climb up the hill in 72 spoons. Faster, go, go. Winning is hard, but with MTN Momo, it's easy. Simply pay or shop with Momo for a chance to win mobile money every day. Use the Momo app or dial *165 *3#.
Uganda, the festive season is here. It's time to dream big for those holiday vibes, play joyfully for perfect celebrations, and win moments that bring happiness into the new year.
I'm a my brother.
I'm a too. Whether you're dreaming with your family, playing under the Ugandan sun, or celebrating with loved ones, let joy, love, and laughter guide you this festive season.
I'm almost home, Chacha.
Every ticket is your chance to make this holiday even brighter.
Big gift, I promise you.
Stay safe, spread kindness, and let the spirit of play light up your holidays with magic and joy in 2025. Happy holidays, Uganda. From Ituba, the proud operator of the Uganda National Lottery.
This is so much smoke. How you doing? My friends told me about an affordable solution. They're called Greenergy BioStove. Very clean and very safe. Let me call them right away. Go, 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 go.
Wow, can you believe these beans are ready in just 45 minutes?
Greenergy ethanol stoves and fuel. Enjoy cleaner, healthier and affordable cooking. Cook your food in less than 2,000 shillings per day. No charcoal. Stop deforestation. We are looking for agents across Uganda. Greenergy, Bible Corner.
There is myths that so many of you live by. If your eye is twitching, it means you're going to see someone you like. If it shines and rains at the same time, it means a leopard is giving birth. If your hand is itching, it means you're going to get money. If you see an owl it means somebody's gonna die. If you hear of a disease outbreak, just know it is in a village district at the border next to some suspicious country. You will want to scratch that last myth. Because Mpox is in 19 districts and Kampala is among with dozens of cases, please stop going around checking anyone's hand. Mpox kills. Protect your loved ones.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. Ministry of Health is transforming healthcare to ensure every citizen has access to quality services. Under the 2021-2024 NIRA manifesto, significant strides have been made to address people's health needs, and while presenting the report, Health Minister Dr. Sharon Kyomugisha highlighted remarkable achievements.
The Minister of Health committed to constructing and renovating functional theatres and wards in 37 Health Centre 3 and 4s as per the manifesto of 2021 and 2024, and also planned to construct 500 staff houses for health workers.
The status is that so far, a total of 976 staffing units have been constructed and over 100 old ones have been renovated. There is a challenge attached to this. Less than 20% of staff are housed at the health facilities.
The Minister of Health, Dr. Sharon Kyomugisha, presented the sector performance report during the NRM Manifesto Week, indicating progress in human resource, medical supplies, and other key sectors. The ministry's commitment also extended to the construction and renovation of a number of hospitals, as well as 5 equipment maintenance workshops in Gulu, Masaka, Mbarara, Entebbe, and Kayunga.
The status is Gulu Regional Maintenance Workshop was equipped through leveraging strategic financing project by Enable. The remaining 4 are not yet constructed, neither are they equipped due to lack of funding. So we achieved 1. However, take note that the majority of the 16, we have 18 regional referrals, 12 of them have maintenance workshops.
The ministry also committed to completing and commissioning a state-of-the-art National Medical Store warehouse in Kajansi, Wakiso district.
Here the connection is, integration of the NMS client self-service portal with the NHDW has been done, and all health facilities are ordering online.
The health sector made significant investment in the training of health workers, with about 47 senior consultants and consultants recruited in the 2021-2022 financial year and posted to various hospitals.
In financial year 22-23 and 23-24, there was a general wage enhancement for all health workers following a payroll validation. More consultants are set to be recruited in this financial year. However, we have a limited number of specialists in some disciplines, notably pathology, anesthesia, and radiology, that need an affirmative action through provision of scholarships. 2 was to provide scholarships for training specialized and super specialized cadres for Mulago and the regional referrals. The status is so far 99 masters and fellowship scholarships have been awarded. In addition, 41 scholarships for bachelors of anesthesia were awarded under the AMCHIP project.
The Ministry of Health also began the digitalization of health facilities to connect them to the national medical stores. Significant strides were also made in the prevention and control of communicable and non-communicable diseases.
That we are on track to achieve the 95-95-95 targets for HIV elimination by 2030. Our ART coverage is at 98%. We have 1,403,603 people who are on treatment out of the 1,433,337 people living with HIV/AIDS. Our coverage increased from 91% in 2020 to the current 98%. So for ART coverage, we are above the 95 target. In regards to TB, significant strides have been made to control the TB epidemic through the implementation of the National TB and Leprosy Strategic Plans 2020-2021 to 2024-2025.
The minister noted that the retention for antiretroviral treatment dropped from 77% to 83% in the financial year 2021-2022. The ministry also remains committed to developing the Uganda Virus Research Institute into a world-class center of excellence in health research.
This is ongoing. The challenge is largely availability of finances. But we all know that UVRI is already carrying out world-class research in collaboration with many international universities, including a research on vaccine production, a research on injectable ARVs, and many others.
The Ministry of Health under Human Capital Development was allocated 10.2 trillion shillings in the 2024-2025 budget, representing 27% of the national budget. At least 2.9 trillion shillings was allocated to key priority areas including promotion and implementation of disease prevention interventions, provision of essential medicines with an additional 100 billion shillings allocated for improvement of welfare for health workers, including medical interns and doctors, construction and rehabilitation of more health infrastructure, and provision of medical equipment and digitization of the national health system to facilitate service delivery. So far, the number of health center force providing cesarean sections and blood transfusion has increased from 50%, that is 108 out of 218 in 2020 and 2021, to 64%, that is 132 out of the 254. Mutonyi Helda, UBC.
To be a winner, you must have the discipline of a tiger. But when fueled with MTN Momo, winning is easy. Simply get your phone and use the Momo app or dial *165*3#, enter merchant code, enter amount, enter your Momo PIN, and pay. Congratulations! Your car is happy, and now you stand a chance to win mobile money with MTN Momo.
Still watching UBC News tonight. The top 4 teams in the 2024-2025 Bet Power Futsal Super League continued their dominance with impressive wins on March Day 8 at the Old Kampala Futsal Arena. Take a look.
The 2024 Uganda Futsal champions, Park FC, ended the year in style with a 6-0 win over Busuju Sparks. Abasi Jr. was the star man, scoring 5 goals to help his side secure the 7th victory of the season. Michael Abura got Park FC's other goal. Abasi currently leads the race of the Golden Boot with 20 goals. Immediately after Park's triumph, Crown Lubiri also held on to secure yet another victory by beating Chisenyi FC 6-5 in an entertaining derby. Crown were 4-0 up at the start of the second half. However, with 15 minutes left to play, they fumbled a 6-1 lead, which was cut short by Ailas Omran and Julius Kasaga. Despite the hard-earned fight, the game ended in a nervy 6-5 score.
We played a tough game, and it was a derby. So to face my my former team, it was a nice challenge. And we have been training this week well. So our game, next game we will play Park. So every game is our final game, final player. Yeah. Well, I am feeling like I'm proud. I'm proud of this team. So we want to win this tournament. Yeah, our aim is to win. So the upcoming games are tough games, so we have to double our work. Yeah, and I want to thank my coach. Still, we are unbeaten. So we want to finish this first half, this first round unbeaten, inshallah.
In other games, Nansana Aska beat QC Mbarara 8-4. Mango City came from behind to beat Kaboa Dream Team 5-2. Edgar's youth program were defeated by Kisugu 4-2. And Lubaga Gramen was held to a 3-all draw with Kabusu Clouds. The table leaders in Crown FC and defending champions Park FC will lock horns when they headline the next match week at the Old Kampala Futsal Arena. Mashomira Victor, UBC News.
Thank you so much for being a part of UBC News tonight, today on the 28th of December 2024. My name is Sharon Kyomugisha with Mukalu Mohammed on Sign Language. Have a lovely night. Bye-bye.